Turn your house into a dream home. Recently opened a brand new one-stop stop for hardware and home decor. Visit the Home Hub at Maubale Madan Riting.
Miss Meghalaya organization hapok shatri jong Meghalaya Youth Tourism Development Society kan pelang biang ye Miss Meghalaya but Miss Teen Meghalaya arja apulai haga khandai trik nailur arja apulai. Shwai kani on sapelong shwa daka audition haga khat atrik nailar arja apulai ha youth hostel Shillong but yaka final on pelong hasuso tham auditorium but kidong job ha Miss Meghalaya but Miss Teen Meghalaya kin yora yaka nam job but ka khusnam ka ba arlak prapo hajar tingka. Haba ajingkran hakani ka sngi ki dukot jong Miss Meghalaya organization kilapan pau ba ka jingya khon ka Miss Meghalaya but Miss Teen Meghalaya kan pin klan ka jingya day hapadeng ki nong shim Bynta ba ki la ru ban pin ya day ha ka kam ka babha ha ka im lang sa lang bat ru ban wanra ka jingkala ka jingya lenti jong ki kintai ki khina hakum ka ne ka juk ka bamanta.
The Miss Meghalaya organization under the umbrella of the Meghalaya Tourism Youth Development Society will be once again organizing the Miss Meghalaya competition, which is going to be held in September, on the 9th of September. And as such, we just want to be here so that we'll be able to let everybody know what we plan to do and why we're planning to do so. Because basically, I just feel a platform like this given to young girls will really help them in the future because they learn so much, they get so much confidence, the stage presence. Not only will help them in their something to do with beauty, but also I'm saying if someone wants to go into the hospitality sector, if someone wants to do jobs with regard to personality and to meeting people, it'll help them a great deal. And so we just want to give every young girl a chance to be able to experience what it's like taking part in the Miss Teen Meghalaya and also the Miss Meghalaya competition. And the benefits of these two competitions actually I will leave to Irene and to Daniela to speak about because they were in it and they would know how it really helped them and how everything went about and what the experience was. But personally for me, I feel that a young person today really needs that confidence to be able to stand up and speak about issues that they feel strongly about, to be able to voice their opinions because I'm saying every young person has an opinion and they hardly have a platform to be able to spread that message of what they feel strongly about. So this competition will be a platform for them to speak about issues which they feel strongly about, to speak about things which they see what's happening around them and their opinions about it. It'll also bring about, fosters a lot of friendship because there'll be a lot of girls, for that 1 month of training, there'll be a lot of girls interacting, meeting each other, sharing ideas, sharing their dreams and aspirations. And so it's something which I would encourage all young people to get into because, as I said just now, it's not very easy getting a platform like this. And once you get it, they will know what that experience is. Because personally, again, it's not about winning the crown. It's about that journey which they make before winning that crown. Because that is what they're going to remember for a lifetime.
It has transformed me. It has molded me, not just who I am today, but personally also it has changed me to become more outspoken, gain more confidence. And throughout this journey, I learned that it's not just about voicing my opinion, but being on stage, it's about you standing for many girls out there who are unable to voice for themselves. And through this pageant, I've had many interactions with people coming from different parts of the country to learn about their tradition, their cultures. And in a way, helping me to to interact. It's a way of improving my communication skills. Also, I would like to thank the whole team of Miss Meghalaya organization for always pushing me forward, and my two mentors here, Sir Brian and Ma'am Rochelle, who have been guiding me and who have groomed me throughout the journey. And also, what I learned from this journey is that, like Sir Brian have said, he mentioned about a cause. So yes, when I was young, I've always wanted to work towards the mental health of the youth because I feel that it's very ignored in our state, and to some youth who have been going through depression, anxiety, they're not able to come out because society has portrayed them in such a way that if they approach someone else or a psychiatrist, they are being pictured as someone who's very weak to deal in life. But it's not about how weak you are. It's about how how strong you are to face your problems, you know. So therefore, like being in this platform, I'm really grateful because it has given me that opportunity to fight against mental health. And I would like to urge people also to think that pageantry is not about showing, you know, how tall you are or how good you are at stage. No, it's about how you become that role figure for the youth, or how you become an inspiration for the other young girls out there to come out of their comfort zone and to be to come out from the comfort zone and to present themselves not just on stage, but how you carry yourself behind the stage. When I say behind the stage, it means like how you present yourself towards the society, how you speak up for the ones who do not have a voice, and how you fight for different issues of how society expects you to fit into a certain criteria.
Pageant journey throughout Miss Teen Meghalaya, as well as when I went to represent our state in the national pageant, has been a life-changing one. Being someone who was once so introverted and diffident, competing in the beauty pageant was one of the scariest things I could have ever thought of. However, with endless love and support from my loved ones, especially my father, I've come a long way, and winning the crown was one of my biggest achievements yet. All throughout my journey as Miss Teen Meghalaya 2022, there have been countless moments that were invaluable learning experiences and have shaped me to the person I am today, as well as helped me define my individuality. It was a major turning point for me in my life because this is a platform that gave me the opportunity to meet so many new people, learn new things, practice indispensable life skills, and of course it opened so many doors for better things. Above all, I've learned to have more confidence in myself, to speak in public, to stand strong, and to be disciplined. I am beyond grateful for the growth and the experiences that I've had, and I believe that as much as this platform has helped me thrive, it would do the same for all those who wish to participate in this beauty pageant. Thank you.
Personally, I've always been a person who has been body shamed, but it is through this platform that I came out. I did not conform to society's standards, but I'm standing here before you, and I am the proof that if I can do it, you can do it too. Secondly, what I would say is that we met different personalities from different parts of the state. And from that, we learned that we are all from the same race, to be honest. We need that kind of love. We need to share the respect because, well, from my understanding, we grew together from sharing our mutual love for pageantry to becoming one family, and that's the most important part. See, through Miss Meghalaya, it has paved the way for us to step out of our comfort zones, and from that, I think that's the most immeasurable kind of experience that we get from Miss Meghalaya.
To the competition which is going to be held in September.
So before that, on the 12th of August, we plan to have the auditions, out of which the selected contestants will be called for a 10-day grooming session, which will begin on the 28th of September, right to the 8th of September. That will be till the one day before the beauty pageant, which we plan to have on the 9th of September. And during this grooming session, the contestants will be trained, the contestants will be groomed, they will be we'll be helping them as a team to develop their personality, to help them build their confidence, to help them in areas where they think that, where they lack, because it's different standing in front of, a few people and standing on stage. It's a different feeling altogether. So basically to boost their confidence, help them to be able to face challenges and have faith in themselves. Because I think we do have a lot of talent in our state, and we want the youth to come out of their shells, and we want to give them a chance to be able to develop, see the talent that they have in them and the faith and confidence that might be lacking. Maybe they have the looks, or they have the figure that they think it's just for a beauty pageant. But it's not all about the money, it's not all about the fame that you get, but it's an overall development. being an ex-beauty pageant holder myself, I can tell you that this experience and journey that I've had, it's really molded me to the person that I am today. And I wish to be a mentor to youngsters who look for somebody who they can speak to, share their problems, share their inner feelings, like even what Jessica mentioned, body shaming. I mean, that's so common these days, and a lot of people are getting to depression and are really difficult, and they're in a difficult situation, and they look into ways of, spoiling their lives, taking things easy, getting into drugs, getting into the wrong company, which we want to try and help the youth of today. So I think as a team, we want to work together to help the youngsters of today, especially people who don't have any, young girls who would take this as a platform to be able to find their path in the process of finding their future, getting stability on themselves, because it's only through faith and confidence that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. So yeah, I think we want to work towards that and give them this platform, which is through Miss Meghalaya. I think it's one of the best that one can look out in their own state.
Books and what they experience in life is so different. And I think what many of our young people lack today is that confidence and that believing in themselves to make everyone know that they can do it. They always feel that the people in the cities are better than them. They always feel that people from other countries are better than them. But when they have to compete at the level playing field, we find that they do such an amazing job, because they just have to be given that boost and that confidence, and us telling them that you can do it, you are special, you have the ability, you have the capability of doing it, so why not? Just step out of that comfort zone. It's going to be awkward, you're going to be shy, you're going to feel a little scared, but once you step out of that your comfort zone and you get there, there's no end to what you can achieve. They can achieve as I say, reach the stars, and they will be able to do so. And that is why I urge all young girls who are wanting to make a change in their lives and who want to be that special person, come and join this competition. Be here, and whatever we can do to help you to achieve your dreams, we will be there for you. What my plan was that, because I just joined the group now, and I was just talking to them yesterday, because I feel that if we have it first in all the districts and then bring the winners here to Shillong, it's going to be a much better thing, because then you're going to say it's a Miss Meghalaya competition or Miss Shillong competition. Yeah, and that's something which we want, and I'm sure in the future we are going to do that, because I'm sure there are so many girls from different parts of the state who have that ability, but maybe don't have that platform, and they have no one there to be able to give them that boost and that encouragement to say that you can do it. So that's our aim actually, and that's why I was speaking to Dominic about that we should try our best to be able to go. Maybe in the beginning we're not be able to cover all districts, but at least whatever we can, we must try to do so. Even right now actually, we want to just try to go to, because besides people, girls coming to audition, I thought that we can go and talent scout too. We can go to these different districts and tell the people who organize the small shows in their districts to be, if they can meet us and we can call on girls who then we find that they are good enough, why not? We can bring them, they don't have to come to Shillong to audition. We can ask them to be a part of it also. Because I'm sure actually that everybody has the capability and the ability. It's just that they don't have that platform. Important thing actually is we just want to actually bring awareness about what's happening, because we look around us and we always know that, many of them know that the environment is very special to me. And so we really want our winner and the girls who are there to have a message about what they feel about the environment, and this is how we're going to start the show actually. I think everyone's heard about Khubor, because that's one of the most prestigious training academies for girls who want to make it in the international scene. And most of the Miss India winners actually train there. So this year they've tied up with Khubor, so the winner for Miss Teen will be going there for a training program for 2 weeks. So at least she's going to get that experience. And who knows, like Daniela